Let's get to the Jaguar. These people, have y'all not learned from your boys over at Bud Light that 1% or less of the population is funny, honey? And y'all doing a whole commercial, and I ain't never seen nobody with the weak handshake or the girl that look like her uncle with a wig on. I ain't never seen none of them driving a Jaguar. I remember when Jaguar was a prominent, prestigious brand of a vehicle. My daddy had a Jaguar. When I think of Jaguar, I think of older men with old money, with a cigar in their mouth and golf clubs in the back. That's what I think about. You the old man with the gray beard and the thing and the glasses like this, looking suave, pulling up to the restaurant, looking good, got the young girls all over you. That's the Jaguar driver, unless you're doing a Waymo. Then the Bluehead Devil's probably riding the Waymo, which I think the Waymo is pretty interesting. I almost want to do Waymo more than Uber because Uber didn't went out of. Let me just say this real quick. This is my legal note. Uber didn't tripped out. I remember Uber used to get Uber Black, and they have to have a nice car. And I remember the generic car had to be a certain day. Man, I get in the Uber. I was in Uber in DC, and it smelled like onion rings and feet. The guy had onion rings. He had Funyuns. He had corn chips. I'm like, bro, can you roll the window down? How you gonna pick somebody up and you smell like onion rings? And it ain't even, y'all know the smell. I added all that extra stuff. Y'all know the smell. Y'all know the culture that don't do their armpits. Yeah, it smell like Funyuns in there. And I say, God dang, that's insane. But my clothes gonna be stinking by sitting in your car to go from here to this restaurant. They don't care. I want to give them a 1-star, but I was like, I ain't got time for this. If you give them a star, I'm gonna get up out of here. And then you go get Uber Black. That's supposed to be a professional driver. That's dressed professional. They open the door for you and everything. Man, I'm in an Uber Black one time. Homeboy got a Tahoe from 08. I'm like, they made Tahoes in 08? You got 400,000 miles on this Tahoe. Leather seats wore out. Man, you supposed to be Uber Black. Okay. Enough of my rant. Let's get to the Jaguar. These people, have y'all not learned from your boys over at Bud Light that 1% or less of the population is funny, honey? And y'all doing a whole commercial, and I ain't never seen nobody with the weak handshake or the girl that look like her uncle with a wig on. I ain't never seen none of them driving a Jaguar. Have you? I've never seen nobody driving a Jaguar. They ain't the people that drive it. This video is brought to you by PDS Debt, brought to you by PDS Debt. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish I had knowledge of PDS Debt way back when I had a bunch of debt floating over my head, because this is a solution that I think a lot of Americans can get behind. And it's never too early to plan on getting out of debt. Listen, PDS Debt can help you with a bunch of things, and here's just a few. If you're making payments every month and your debt and your balance aren't going down, PDS Debt has a solution for you. Everyone with $10,000 or more in eligible debt qualifies, and there is no minimal credit score required. Bad credit, fair credit, it doesn't matter. PDS Debt can help you. Save more while paying off your debt in a fraction of the time. PDS Debt has customizable options for anyone struggling with credit card debt, personal loan debt, collection debt, or medical bills. PDS Debt strives to understand your specific scenarios and can help provide alternative solutions to become debt-free. Start planning today. Get a free debt analysis right now at pdsdebt.com/Tatum. It only takes 30 seconds. That's pdsdebt.com/Tatum. pdsdebt.com/Tatum. We have it available for you right in the description section. Make sure you click the link and get out of debt today. Like, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what to do. Let's get in this. Roll the commercial.
Jaguar. Yeah, the car company. Well, I guess they're gay now. They released this ad, desperate to become the next Bud Light, I guess.
What does this have to do with a car? albino? Okay.
Predictably, they're getting destroyed on X in the comments, and they're replying, hinting at something bigger. Think of this as a declaration of intent. The story is unfolding. Stay tuned. Consider this the first brushstroke. We're shifting gears, not our purpose. Stay tuned. We're setting the stage.
You shifted gears, all right. For those of you who are old enough to know, you get that thing stuck in between. That's how you do. Hit that clutch right. Got to hit the clutch and then put it in first. And then hit it in. They stripping gears. That's the change of gear they do. They're trying to do the gear without the clutch. Just stripping that transmission. That's what y'all doing. That's the gear that y'all doing. Is stripping transmissions. That's what y'all doing. It's the next to come. This is the first brush stroke. Yeah, a brush stroke of a catastrophic failure. This is the first thing that's going to lead to your company going straight downhill. Roll it.
Let's listen to Jaguar's brand director, who will help explain a lot of this.
We live in a time where the fight for equality feels harder than ever. And around the globe, we are seeing progress threatened, freedoms questioned, and our rights rolled back. At Jaguar, we are passionate about our people, and we're committed to fostering a diverse, inclusive, and unified culture that is representative not only of the people who use our products, but in a society in which we all live, a culture where our employees can bring their authentic selves to work. And we're on a transformative journey of our own, driven by a belief in diversity, inclusion, creativity, policy, and most importantly, action. We've established over 15 DEI groups, such as Pride, who are here tonight in the back. Only 2 weeks ago, we held our second global annual DEI summit where we had over 10,000 employees from around the globe attend. And this journey is going to continue for us at Jaguar, and we are going to set the benchmark for our industry. We're about to bring Jaguar back to something truly special. And so as Darren mentioned, in a couple of weeks, you will see an all-new Jaguar turn up like never before. And we're not just talking about new cars, we are talking about all new ways of thinking and embracing the full spectrum of human potential and creativity.
Yep, they're screwed.
Hold on. Jaguar. I thought it was called Jaguar. Like the animal. Jaguar. That's how you say it? Maybe that's when you say it when you sipping that sweet tea. And when you didn't have your daddy at the house. Or wherever else that made him flamboyant like that. Jaguar. Nah, bro, you saying Jaguar wrong. But anyway, what are they thinking though? Why? I always ask, in my mind, I always think, why? Like, at what point do you think that this makes sense? You guys are literally trying to revolutionize your entire brand to people that don't even buy Jaguar. How many gay people driving a Jaguar? I mean, maybe a lot now. I don't know. Maybe that's why they're turning gay. But gay people make up a very small part of the population. And it's funny, but all the innovation have nothing to do with white people. We have these great DEI programs about trans and gay and white and people of color. They don't have nothing about white men. Y'all are not diverse. What you're trying to do is buck against the system, I guess. But I never drive a Jaguar. That ain't my style. That's like, in my opinion, that's the person who couldn't quite make it, right? You really want to Aston Martin, but you didn't quite put your money together right. You didn't have your 401k set up. You didn't have investments in your portfolio. And so you went with Jaguar instead of going with the Aston Martin. That's just my opinion. And if you're driving a Jaguar, I'm not talking about you. For some reason, you exempt. I don't know. Somebody told me that on a piece of paper right here that you exempt. I'm not talking about you. Elon Musk. I don't know if y'all can see it here, but I think it was a pretty funny thing that he said. But on X platform, Jaguar played this commercial. They got 158 million impressions. And Elon Musk wrote, "Do you sell cars?" Because they got a Jaguar commercial about who on top of you at night. That's pretty much what it is. That's one thing I don't understand. Listen, I'll say this, and then we're gonna go to the next story. And Stephen A. Smith. We got a part about Stephen A. Smith talking about this, right? Or no, that's Stephen A. Smith is the next segment. So one thing I never understood is that if you gay, trans, lesbian, that have absolutely nothing to do with me or anybody else that ain't sleeping with you or your family members or friends, y'all keep pushing it. Stop pushing it on people. Just be you. If you happy with being you, just be yourself. Nobody cares. When I see two men holding hands, I want to throw up in my mouth. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to say anything to them or treat them any way. And I know people may get mad at me, but I'm just being honest. I see two dudes. It's the weirdest thing I ever say. I'm like, what are y'all doing? And it makes you kind of skeptical. You're like, man, you really like, when I really think about it, you and him really be, you let that man, y'all kissing each other and stuff. That's weird to me. But if a man come up to me and I'm going to treat you like anybody else. I just think it's weird. And I'm entitled to think how I want to think. And maybe you think it's weird that I think it's weird. Then so be it. But y'all keep pushing on people what make people try to make people rebel against it. Just live your life, bro. You want to sleep with a man, that's fine. That's on you. That's between you and God. I'm not God. Stop pushing it on us, though. Quit acting like everybody got to accept that. Nature clearly haven't accepted that because last time I checked, a man can't make another man. If you know what I'm saying. Nature didn't rejected it. Evolution rejected it. So why y'all mad at us for saying that ain't right there? Anyway, let's move on to the next topic because somebody getting mad. I can feel the blood pressure going up.